And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
All right, good afternoon. What's going on? Got some blood in the streets. We've been looking for that, so no problemo. Bitcoin 46,150 down 79.50, 14.7%. Thank you very much. Stock market leading us down as well early today. Ethereum 1467 down 311. We had mentioned up there, what was it, 1950. We had an overbought Bitcoin. Overbought Bitcoin was at 56.2, and Litecoin was around 235. So if anyone took anything off up there with an overbought technometer, cool. We did purchase a little bit of Ethereum down here. I don't really want to give a lot of details here because we do that with the Patreon. Patreon.com/learncrypto. Bitcoin, I mean, we're going to go over a few things here. Main screen is our WWCI, Wyckoff Wave Crypto Index. The green arrows is every time technometer gets to 40. Currently, hold on here 1 second. Let's bring this up so you can see it. Technometer lower right, 41.9, so we're not there yet. We need more selling. And then this index hopefully will give us another green arrow buy. Should be a low risk entry. Definitely if we're still in a bull market. If we look at Bitcoin Bitfinex, again, this got above 50. And we're sitting now at 42. Not a buy yet. Bitcoin USD, not even close to a buy. 45.18. Bitcoin USDT, 43.88. So I'm thinking this is probably the first wave down of an ABC sell-off, is my guess. Bitcoin just checked that low at 45,000 again, back to 46.5. So we had bids underneath the market. I wish we would have broke that low here. Again, I think the first wave of the selling in cryptos is mopping itself up here. We'll get some type of ABC back up, then maybe another low below the lows we're making today. That is my guess. Let's go while we're here. Let's look at intraday chart. 5 minute, 1 month. We gave a sell on the stocks a week ago Tuesday at the exact highs. Tesla got slapped around today. Amazon. So far, so good over there. Here is Bitcoin USD Consolidated. You can see here, one thing you can see is the high here in the OP coincided with that 54.5 high in Bitcoin, so that showed that there was buying, but price wouldn't go. That's what brought in this last round of selling. But now at the lows, everything's kind of in lockstep, so no real reason to be a buyer based on intraday volume. Yeah, big house, those are getting slapped, which Again, we was looking for that, so no problemo. Pick those up somewhere down here. Litecoin, I'll show here in just a minute. Here's Bitcoin USDT consolidated. Now you can see here things are in lockstep. We're hitting new lows on the volume as price is trying to hold. Not much of a divergence really, so we're not going to give much weighting to that. Here's Bitfinex. Let's see what it looks like over there, where we think there's more whales. Volume loading at the bottom. And you can see here, again, more selling. Definitely taking out previous lows. So that chart's a little friendly. But again, nothing to brag about. If we look at, here's Litecoin. Technometer, 40.75. You can see OP hitting new lows while price is holding. The problem I mentioned on Discord, we could see 125 here, which is this previous triangle that I actually showed live back there late January. That's natural Elliott wave support on a pullback. 125 Litecoin. Litecoin USDT, same type of thing. 42.89. Not oversold yet. Ethereum USD. I'm going to go through this stuff quick, guys, because I want to be ready for the next break. Ethereum USD technometer 41.7. New lows on the OP while price is holding. So still a little friendly chart. Still could see a little bit more downside. BNB, what was it? Nick bought that at 201. Sold it at 226, I believe. And we're buying it on the next break again here in the next few days, hopefully. Ethereum 41.82. So again, not oversold, but getting close. Dash is a part of the WWCI, the Wyckoff Wave Crypto Index. I'll bring this one up real quick. Dash USD Consolidated. 42.66. Pretty big sell-off off the highs. Again, that's going to be expected. If we go back to, let's run over, here's our Wyckoff wave on the side. 50 on the technometer for the Wyckoff wave. A little more Dow type stocks. So still, I think this rally has more of the downside to work. Wyckoff wave growth. Appreciate it. Computer organization assignment. When I get hot, I do get hot. Wyckoff wave growth. You can show here turn around today, but I don't know why my uptrend screwed up there. Let's go back to that on actually the actual software instead of a picture I just took. Here's the 6 month showing the uptrend giving away like I had called for. So is recovering from earlier sell-off. The technometer did, and I mentioned this to Discord, came down to 40 on today's low. So a good place for it to try to catch itself. Probably going to kiss the downtrend or kiss the uptrend line and turn down again would be my guess. SPY, same type of thing. I mentioned at the lows. Technometer did come down to 41. We're at 43.8 now. We did break what I think is the uptrend. So I think stocks are still in a correction that has further to go. Doesn't mean we can't have an ABC rally, which is probably what we're doing. QQQ, there's Bitcoin down to 45,850. QQQ, same thing, broke the uptrend line as I mentioned. Technometer still 47. So now if we look at Tesla, I showed that saying it was underperforming, ready to break down. Had a nice sell-off to 620. Came down hard. Amazon, I showed that as an underperformer. Ethereum downside, I think, for the whole move could be 1250, but I don't think that's on this move. ABC would probably just be a week higher. Here's Amazon. Again, I mentioned would break down, which it's done. Let's go back and look at some Elliott wave counts. We trade on Coinbase, Binance, you name it. Hold on here. Let's look at some of the Elliott wave counts we've been showing. Here's the one chart. Go to the 4 hour. I was showing a larger ABC down. That chart's starting to look kind of perfect here, really. So the A wave could be finishing here. We'd have a B wave up to, let's just say, 52,000. Then maybe a hard smash down to anywhere around 32, 34, 35,000. That's the one I mentioned more so that we could be doing. But again, I think the first wave would be over somewhere here. Trying to catch a falling knife. Here's Bitcoin USDT. I also showed this, which means the fourth wave is still down here near support at 47,000. Could catch itself and turn higher, but this one's starting to look a little more suspect. As I mentioned yesterday, I was really leaning more bearish, which so far has worked. Ethereum, I showed an ABC down. Again, maybe the first wave A mopped up this morning or doing it right now. I talked about a rally to 1800. That would be a preferred count possibly. Then I showed this here. These I've not touched, so I showed somewhat a decline down to 1335, and we've done what, at 1360 or so. So that could be still the account on Ethereum, a rally to new highs. Again, I don't think that's it. I think it's this here, where we're making a low somewhere down here, and we're going to have a rally up to 1800, and then another smash. Litecoin, let's see what I got here. I haven't been trading Litecoin as much. That looks, I'd showed that this was a triangle ending here at 125. That would be support on a pullback. But again, it would be probably an ABC back to 125. Like that there. Then I had showed the rallies that we had last week was 5 waves ending. That meant a big correction was coming, so we did call that correctly. We have had a big correction. So again, a few things we like without giving away much detail. BNB, Nick caught 21 and 28 up to 270. Then he bought 201, sold 226. Those numbers are close to what we're actually doing. I'm just spitting them out real quick. Bake is one he's been on. Cake, he bought at 265. I think got stopped out somewhere around 1230. We still like that one here at some point. SXP, also one we still like at some point. That's a quick synopsis. Bitcoin, 46,000. Holding that 45.5 low. Link, and really all these charts, a lot of them look the same. There's Link. Again, I think all these coins are trying to finish the first wave down off the highs. Now they're saying what? Tesla is weak because they bought Bitcoin, which Bitcoin's hard to have on your as a cash replacement, I think, because of the volatility. I don't think a lot of companies will be doing that, just some. So I'm sure that's ushering in some selling now. Hold on, I gotta get something. My throat is dry. Appreciate it, Bamboo. $46.3 Bitcoin, 1465 Ethereum. So again, I'll take maybe some questions here, but same type of thing. Stocks maybe come into a low here. Cryptos come into a low, and then a rally that's probably a B-wave rally. And more selling to come maybe in the next week or so. That's my thoughts. If you want details, you got to join patreon.com/learncrypto. But the end of the month is coming up here. So you're going to get charged now and also on the 1st. Nothing we can do about that for real. As it gets closer to the end of the month, we might try to let some people in without that. But Bitcoin 46.5. So trying to rally off the low here. There's a 3-minute chart. There's the action today. Nick just put what Discord's done so far this month. Those are huge numbers. So don't extrapolate that into the future. Trade at your own risk. This is not investment advice. We're showing you trades that we're actually taking. We trade these things. We don't just talk about them. Appreciate it low. What up, Rico? So things are going pretty well at the moment, but keep the excitement down. Let me run a disclaimer.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns. Thank you.
All right, 46.8 on Bitcoin. Quick rally, 1480 Ethereum. So I don't know if there's anything else to discuss here for real. Gave you a few of the coins we're looking at. We'll be on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin as well. If you want to learn how to trade yourself, go to wyckoffsmi.com. I've got a $1,000 original Wyckoff course. I paid $1,800 in 1982, so it's a steal at $1,000. There's also a beginner's course that's watered down a little bit, but a ton of value at, what is it over there, $350 now, I believe. So another break on Bitcoin, I would probably be a buyer on. So keep that in mind. Ethereum we bought this morning, lower than current prices. Here is XXP again. Let's go back to the 4-hour. Zoom out a little bit. Had a run to 380, back down to $1.60, so huge volatility on these things. But I would think that thing's going to catch itself. Again, will be a ton of volatility, but that's a name Nick is like. Nick knows his shit on the fundamentals. That's why we got him in here with us. Then again, cake. There's the 4-hour there. Bake. BNB. All the same type looking charts. Ripple got cremated today, 66 down to 37. I've talked about that one, kind of locked in a trading range here and traded. I still think that's the case. Too much news there. You could on these, probably, let's go back and look at Mara. Some of these are getting slapped, but these on the stock side is going to be nice trading vehicles still. 49 down to 26. Technometer, lower right, 44.6. So definitely not giving us a buy really, but that's one. That's one. If you got balls of steel, I probably would even nibble here or on any lower. Again, that's one that came from 2, 3, and 4, so still a ton of risk. The 49 to 26 is a pretty big haircut. I'd like to play my balls of steel, but for some reason my noises are not working. So we could have done I'm rich, bitch, but I'm trying to get that working, but that's all I cannot get working at the moment. All right, Bitcoin 46,550. Not much else for me to add here. Anybody got any comments or thoughts? Otherwise, I'm going to get ready for this next little break if we get it. $2.30, so we've got 30 minutes to go on the stock side. And they're coming back into high gear. Hold on, I got to check something here real quick. NASDAQ still down 13. Bitcoin not acting well with stocks coming off the lows. That could be interesting here. Again, I think stocks will still work sideways here. Let me show Matic real quick. Matic USD Consolidated. Maybe Bitcoin can put it together after the stocks close. It seems to do that once in a while. Doesn't do much here, and then it does its thing tonight. Matic USD technometer 45.4. So nothing screaming to buy, but I think Matic's still good to go here. All these things are going to follow the majors. Matic USDT. Technometer here is 43, which is the lowest it's been down here before at the previous lows. So I'd be cool with Matic. Appreciate it, Joel. Let me give you a wrench since you're in Discord. Here's PLTR. We'll go over a few stocks maybe here real quick. 9-month PLTR. I talked about this one, I know, being a little bit underperforming, which we don't like. Technometer was oversold down here at 27-ish, so it could bounce. Technometer now is really neutral. So again, I would trade that thing. Bitcoin support, I mean, I think there'll be some support down at 44, 43. I think there's further support down at 34, 36 on the next wave of selling if we do get it. 46,850, 1480 Ethereum, 167.22 Litecoin. Again, the low might be in. TSNP is not on my system because I don't know that symbol. One thing that happened earlier today was what Kathy Woods at ARK Investments looked like they had some massive liquidation over there. A lot of their stocks were down 6 to 7%. So I don't know if that's people gunning for her or her getting in a little bit of short-term sell mode. I'm not sure. This liquidation mode. I think that'll happen again on the next C wave down. We could have some liquidation mode and those high flyers, which I think again will hurt Bitcoin. So stay safe out there. That's all I got. Shout out to 472 viewers. Hit me a like or a share. Trying to continue to build the community. Patreon.com/learncrypto. WyckoffSMI.com, the original institute by Wyckoff that we are now owning and running. LearnCrypto.io. A lot of free information, so look around. Bitcoin 47.1. What's up, Sun Scorpio and Carl? If you want a Pork Blaster t-shirt, quick little merchandise that Sun Scorpio 81 has over there, learncryptomerch.com. What up, Gary? Anna? Check out the merchandise. Cups are nice, t-shirt's cool. Wear the Pork Blaster t-shirt. For the men here, might help you pick up a woman, maybe. Right, he's got some crop tops for the ladies. I have not showed those. Those are even nicer for the ladies, so check those out. I need to get some of those Sun Scorpio so I can have some girls take some pics. Ramp that up. Hashtag Pork Blaster. 47.3 Bitcoin, so we're on fire again. 1495 Ethereum, 168.50 Litecoin, and we could not break below 45. I know they were saying earlier that the institutions came in from 44 to 48. They don't want it to fall below there. I might half-ass agree with that they're going to defend that level, especially defend it now, and then maybe we slap through it later. Still with my original idea. Neo came off the highs quickly, but that was one that, yeah, I would be a trader of that. But that one down here ought to be good for a pretty big bounce. Well, it looks like we're bouncing off the lows, so I got a little more time here maybe. Go back to Bitcoin on the 3-minute chart. Dow is up 123, NASDAQ down 55. Bitcoin 47,325. Again, we are long Ethereum. I did put that on my Twitter. I try to give a little bit of free information away, just not a ton. SNX, let me bring that one up. There's the 4-hour SNX. Again, back down here, previous fourth wave support. I could see a tag 1150 later. Otherwise, I'd be a buyer of that for, again, just a rally up here maybe to 22, 23. then I might be careful. But that went out of bounds with us. YFI down 21%. DigiByte down 26%. Thank you very much. I did have some DigiByte that we sold way higher. Stops got caught up here at 7.071, I believe, for some trade for some clients. So all's good. My Twitter handle is Wyckoff on Crypto, is one of my main ones, or Wyckoff on Stocks, or Learn Crypto Show are the main ones. SNX, I would just, the strength of SNX, I'd trade it with my calls, but I'd be trading it from the long side. Long term, I don't know if any of us know where anything is going. So usually I'm pretty good looking out a month or two. I'm still bullish really across the board on crypto. But as we all know, that doesn't mean we can't have 30, 40, 50, 60% sell-offs. So, all right, that's all I got. I'm going to run a crypto Discord ad, a PCG ad for private client group, where we do manage your assets ourselves with a trading API. TradeView Manage, we cannot withdraw or transfer, so it's really simple. I do not look at long-term alt season cycles, but feel free to send them to me, post them, do whatever you wish. I'm not heavy into cycles. I mentioned it before, I am hooking up with LA Wave International. I'm going to be one of their first affiliated educators, I think they're calling it. So I'm going to be selling a little bit of their courses as well. Working on a few things behind the scenes here. Some cool stuff. You're welcome, Matthew. Let me give you a wrench. All right, that's it. I'm going to run these ads, and we'll probably be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Peace out.
Warren Buffett, American investor, business tycoon, and one of the wealthiest people in the world, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." But how is that possible? Well, knowledge is power. In 2020, it is no longer news that cryptocurrencies are the currency of the digital future. Bitcoin's stability amidst unprecedented global economic impacts from COVID-19 has proven once again that crypto is here to stay. Learning how to trade, when to trade, and where to trade crypto assets can make the difference between success and failure. At LearnCrypto.io, we offer a pathway to sustainable and lifelong wealth by helping open-minded beginners and experienced traders navigate the thin ice of the cryptocurrency markets. Live shows, interviews, coin reviews, fundamental analysis, predictive trading bots, and open chat access to a community of real traders. These are just a few of the benefits you'll receive with a membership on patreon.com/LearnCrypto. Sign up today if you strive to build yourself a brighter tomorrow.
Are you intrigued by cryptocurrency, but just aren't sure how you can get started? Maybe you are simply too busy to trade your own cryptocurrency account since it is 365 24/7. Don't hold back any longer. With LearnCrypto.io, you can have a seasoned professional show you how. Todd W. Butterfield is a leader in trading with numerous real money trading successes to his name over the years. He owns LearnCrypto.io, the original Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, WyckoffSMI.com, as well as the Black Bay Group, a registered investment advisor. He has also created state-of-the-art software, consolidating over 100 plus crypto exchanges volume, as well as his own Wyckoff proprietary indicators. With today's stressful and busy lifestyles, isn't it time you considered having a knowledgeable investor manage your crypto account? In these unprecedented times, it is the perfect season to seriously consider LearnCrypto.io's private client group and add cryptocurrencies to your investment portfolio.
you trading or investing in the fast-moving and exciting cryptocurrency markets? If so, you need to learn how to identify primary trading opportunities by implementing the Wyckoff trading methods, which was created by world-renowned stock speculator Richard D. Wyckoff. This online course teaches all you need to know to increase your returns while minimizing your risk using the Wyckoff trading method. Over 915 students have enrolled in the course since its launch in late 2017. LearnCrypto.io is owned and operated by Wyckoff SMI, also known as Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, which has been an authority on the Wyckoff trading method for over 85 years. Founded by Richard Wyckoff in the 1930s, Wyckoff Stock Market Institute has owned the rights of the Wyckoff trading course since the beginning. Take advantage today of this excellent course and begin reaping the rewards of a time-tested method from the grandfather of technical analysis, Richard D. Wyckoff.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.